Hey guys, this is Adam from Genetic Sessions. Just wanted to do a bit of a how-to on headstands, which is one of the many levels of freezes that you can do when you're learning to breakdance. So let's start off with probably the simplest way that I know of, certainly, of getting into a headstand. So what you want to do, first and foremost, is you want to figure out your position. So before you do anything else, you want to be able to make a triangle, pretty much like what you can see on the screen, with one hand here, one hand there, and your head in the middle, yeah? So there's a triangle that forms around that. That is your base. So what you want to do is literally put your head and your hands down like that. What you'll then do is what I'm about to show you, which is walking up into the headstand. It's quite simple. So once you've made your triangle, you don't want your arms miles away from your head, so you don't want your hands all the way out here, and you don't want them too close either. You ideally want your arms to form at a nice, neat right angle, pretty much the same shape that my arms have got there. So when you walk into your headstand, what you're going to do is you're going to put your head and your hands in the position you want for your base, and then you're going to walk your feet into the triangle. What you're then going to do when you run out of room to move your feet because you've got your bum in the air, is you're going to kneel on your elbows. You're going to just pop your knees up there, and that'll give you your basic starting point. Once you've got a bit more used to that and it feels a little bit more comfortable, you can start tucking up so that you're in a piked headstand. And then once you feel comfortable with that, extend your legs up and you're going for as straight as you can. That's your very, very basic shape. From that, what you can then start doing is messing about. So you're in the brilliant position that once you've got used to being able to go into that position, so kneeling on your elbows, piked straight up, you can then do just about anything from that position without moving your head or your hands. So really all you're doing at this point is moving your legs and engaging your core. The basic exercise that I was always taught is this. So what you do is you go in, walk yourself in, kneel, tuck into pike, go straight up, bring your legs apart, and then you come down. You want to keep your legs as straight as you can, out in front of you, and bring them together, then back in, and then do it again. If you get used to doing that action, practice it a couple of times a day. In fact, I was always taught, do it first thing in the morning, just roll straight out of bed, straight into headstand. Doesn't work if you've got a bunk bed, but certainly works if you've got a single bed, and it can be a bit of an interesting way of starting your day. But as long as you get in the habit of practicing that motion of going up, moving your legs apart, bringing your legs down, it's the bringing your legs down is actually really important because it engages your core and it teaches your body how to lock your core muscles in so that you can be really, really stable and in control. Once you've got used to doing that, there are then loads of things that you can do from that position. So some of the different positions you can do are, you can do baby freeze legs. You could go for one leg out in front, one leg behind. You can go for both of them out to the side. One out one side, one the other. There's no real limit to what you can do with your legs. Ultimately, the biggest thing is making sure that you're balanced. So if you are going to go split front and back, you've got to make sure that the leg at the back is as far out as the leg at the front, otherwise you just have to engage your core. But your centre of gravity should always stay in that triangle that you've made with your head and your hands. That's what's going to give you your stability. That's what's going to let you do loads of different headstands. If you want a slightly more advanced trick, what you can then do is start changing what you're doing with your hands. So I'll look at that a little bit next time, but that is your basics of how to get into headstands. Have fun practicing that. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. Take care, have fun. See you soon.